Good morning, how are you doing? Welcome to another video. We've missed sunrise. Unsurprisingly, we didn't get up an hour early enough. We're shooting instead in pure daylight conditions today. The sun is up, so let's go see what we can find. So shooting during the daytime means we don't have the benefit of golden hour, we don't have the benefit of those reds, those oranges, those colours that really make getting up early in the morning worth it. Instead, you're going to be looking for those changeable conditions. You want cloud in the sky. You don't want a nice flat blue. Doesn't create enough drama in the scene for my liking. Hell, you might even want a little bit of rain. But of course, just because we don't have those golden hour conditions doesn't mean to say we can't find the compositions out there. It's still quite early in the morning, and what we've got is this low-hanging mist over the lake in the distance. We've actually got some pylons, something I'm not used to shooting, something I wouldn't normally shoot, but we've got these pylons just appearing over the trees in the distance. We've got these trees appearing out of the lake in the foreground, and it's just surrounded, enveloped by this mist. Now, of course, this is where you don't want to hang around, because of course you want to make sure you get the shot, because like I say, the conditions are changing all the time. You miss out on a shot like this because of course eventually the light is going to turn up, it's going to burn away the mist, and of course the shot is going to be gone. So let's see here, we're focusing on the distance pylon. As you can see, I've got the long lens on, the lens I really don't get on with. I think for once though, I've found a shot where this is going to work perfectly. I'm at f8 ISO 100, of course, 1/30th of a second, just shooting on the distant pylon so we get everything in focus. 2-second timer for safety. There's our first shot. So we're talking about changeable conditions this morning. We've got a little bit of light falling on the trees in the background. We've got a little bit of cloud in the distance. Hell, even if rain shows up, it's worth getting out with a camera. And of course, if the conditions are really bad, like Sunday the other day, it was chucking it down. Got caught out in the woods, wasn't fun, ended up giving up and going home. But that's been the story of the autumn and winter, and even into spring now for me here in my corner of the southeast of England. Just had so much rain, it's made it difficult to go out when we've wanted to. It's been depressing because you want to get out of the camera, you want to go and find compositions, and you're not able to. So when the conditions are like this, you've just got to get out. And for me personally, I can't stress that enough. Like, for me, photography, it's such a stress relief. I've got work going on the side of my house at the moment. It's been dragging on for months. Whinge, moan. But the rain again, it's just delayed things. It's made things longer. So to get out in the morning, get out with your camera, go out, find your stress relief. It might not even be photography, but we've got the weight of the world on our shoulders these days, haven't we? With life problems, being a grown-up, it's not fun. You look, when you're a kid, you think to yourself, being a grown-up's a doddle. It really isn't. I really do regret that when I was growing up. We've got this beautiful composition in front of us. We've got these trees to the left and right framing the lake in the distance. Like I say, we've got the trees being lit up by the light in the background. I'm a little bit strapped for time this morning, being out with the camera. I'm going to get home, go start work, got the full-time job to think about. But whilst I'm out, whilst I can, I'm going to enjoy myself. Oh, hay fever is giving me hell this morning. But like most videos, I like to try and share one composition with you. I like to share the live view, talk you through the setup, and that's what we're here to do right now. So let's get that live view up and recording at this lovely jetty at this section of the lake, and it's just leading us out into the scene. The angle of it, it might not work. I might look back at this image in post and I might not like it, to be completely honest. There's aspects I'm not overly happy with, mainly that leading line of the jetty kind of going off. It's kind of going away from the rest of the scene. We've got the jetty coming over to the left, and then we've got the rest of this scene over here to the right hand side. We've got this beautiful light just here. It's illuminating the reeds coming out of the lake itself. It's got the potential for a beautiful scene. Fingers crossed it works how I want it to. Talking you through the settings, and straight away let's readjust that ISO back down to 100 as per I like whenever I'm on a tripod. Let's get the histogram up because we want to make sure we're not burning out the sky. We want to make sure we've got detail in the sky in post, so I'm going to have to take multiple images and do a bit of a focus bracket. I think I'm going to have to do a video talking you through the start to end process of how I focus bracket one of these days. See, and I talk about it so much. We're focusing nice dead center in the scene itself. Let's just check and see what we've got in terms of sharpness. Lovely, which should leave us with everything nice and sharp. Whether I leave it nice and sharp or whether I go for a painterly effect in post, that remains to be seen. We're at f8. Let's go f13. We're on a tripod. So let's relight the scene, and perfect. And we're at 1/10 of a second. Like I say, we're going to be focus bracketing. So for this first shot, it's f10. Let's take that shot. Oh no, I didn't have the 2 second timer on. Let's retake it. 2 second timer. I'll go. There's your first shot right there. Let's readjust so we get some detail in the sky. We'll take three shots here. We'll go to 1/15 of a second. There's our second shot. Then we'll go nice and dark. I think we'll actually go for 1/80th of a second. Go extreme. We've got the detail in the foreground. It's that background. It's that sky that I want. There's not too much cloud at the moment now. The sun has really burns it away. We don't have too much wind either to bring anything back. That sun is beautifully bright. But there is our third shot. And if this scene comes out how I want it to, here it is up on screen. Now I apologise for repeating myself because I know I've said this in previous videos, but as a perfectionist, I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I think even if I had the perfect conditions, the perfect image in front of me, I'd still look at that shot in post afterwards. I'll still be looking at it in Lightroom afterwards going, oh, I wish I had a bit of golden hour light. I wish maybe it looked better in sunrise. Maybe it looked better at sunset. Maybe it needs a little bit of mist. And that's the type of photographer I am, that's the type of person I am. I'm always looking to improve my skills. I'm always looking to challenge myself, to better myself with the camera, because of course the perfect shot, it doesn't exist. It really doesn't. Like, look at this scene here in front of us this morning. We've got some lovely light here. We've got some lovely mist over the water. The sky itself, yeah, maybe it's a little bit flat, but it's still for me a lovely composition. And being out here early this morning, it's just great fun. It's just, I love it. I'm complaining, I know I am, but the amount of fun I have whenever I'm out with the camera, it's never understated. I'm talking to you, but I've got this beautiful light show in front of me going on, and it just proves that it doesn't matter if you're shooting in sunrise, sunset, daylight hours, maybe like 8 o'clock in the morning, like I'm here, midday. But there's a scene in front of us, and if I don't get on, I'm going to miss it. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.